I come and entertain your guests to make sure they have a very memorable experience whatsoever. And we tend to put this in just in the cocktail hour when the evening guests are just arriving and the daytime guests are getting a little bit bored and stuff like that. A lot of people kind of ask me how it kind of works, how it fits in. It's dead simple. The general format is I come, I introduce myself to all the guests as a stage performer. I get everybody involved in doing lots of very different things. And do you know what it is? What we're going to do right now is we're going to do a little test that we would normally do on that to test the influence. So whilst you're watching now, if you want to get involved in this, you can do. You're not going to be hypnotized or anything like that. This just shows me some of the silly things that we kind of get involved in. So those of you that are watching, whether you're at the fair now or if you're watching at home, what I want you to do is just give your hands a bit of a shake like this. Perfect. Now just follow along with me and just do what I do and you'll be absolutely fine. So what I want you to do on the count of 3, I want you to put your hand up like this. Not yet. On 3, 1, 2, 3, hand up. Perfect. Now all I want you to do is make a circle with your finger and thumb. It should look something like this. There we go. Now, once you've got that circle, I want you to very quickly on the count of 3, I want you to place it on your chin. 1, 2, 3. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Now, hold it there. Now, let me explain one thing to you, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you will find this really weird, but let me explain that this is actually your chin. This is your cheek. Now, for some of you that are watching this, that would have been quite a strange experience because you would have done this, and that means you're a visual person. And visual people tend to be really good for hypnosis. Now, the reason why you did that is because you saw me do this and you just followed along rather than going onto the chin where you were supposed to go. Now, that's just some of the silly things we just do to get the audience involved in various different little tasks. We then call up volunteers and get them up on stage and have some really good, clean fun with them. Now, again, one of the things why it works so well at a wedding is because it gets the guests talking. Is it real? Is it fake? Is it Auntie Mavis just trying to get some attention or all those different things? One of the things I try and do as a performer is I try and change your mind on hypnosis. Now, I've got a clip that I'm going to show in a second. Now, this isn't from a wedding, but this demonstrates kind of what I want to show you. Now, this clip is where I have a couple that have volunteered on stage, and they've been married for 26 years. Now, you've got to remember that. They've been married for 26 years. Now, I kind of ask the audience, who thinks money motivates people? And obviously people think money motivates people. So I give him a very simple task and we build that up and we really do kind of put some real money on the line to gamble for that. So I'm going to bring this clip on. It's about a 3-minute long clip. Bear with it. There's a moment where I think he almost swears, but he doesn't, so you'll be completely fine. So I'm going to bring that in now and you get to see how hypnosis can affect somebody's ability to remember something very simple. 26 years. How did you meet?
Outside a pub.
Outside a pub. What was the pub called?
The Sun Inn.
The Sun Inn. There we go. Remembers the pub. Okay, very quickly. What's her name? She's honestly.
It's tattooed on your bloody wrist.
You'll not recognise it. Here's the thing, I'm going to touch on the forehead. When I touch on the forehead, here's the thing, when I touch on the forehead, her name's going to come back. Her name is Bob. B-O-B, starts with B, ends in a Bob. What's her name?
Bob.
Bob, there we go. She is not happy. Listen, guys, do me a favour, Scott, Scott, stand there, we're going to play a little game, Scott, have you seen Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Scott? Have you seen Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yes, perfect. So, Scott, intake. Scott, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Each question is getting more and more valuable as we go on. So, for £100, Scott, what is the name of this venue?
The British Legion.
British Legion. Give me a round of applause. £100. Let's make this more interesting. £100. You want £100? For £5,000, we're moving up from 100 to £5,000. For £5,000, what's the name of the company you work for?
4th Regiment Royal Artillery.
Give me a round of applause. £5,000. It's a new kitchen. It's lovely, is that? Give me first place, stand there. It's a new motorbike. Listen, you're in enough trouble. Let's make this interesting. For 100, for 500. Let's make this interesting. Oh, sound like that broken down car again. For £500,000, what is her name?
Bob.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer, Bob.
For £1 million, what is her name?
Bob. Bob. £1 million. Bob.
Scott, stand there, mummy. Is that your final answer, Bob? Scott, is that your final answer? What is her name?
Bob. Final answer, Bob. It's £1 million fucking.
You don't want to phone a friend? For £1 million?
Fucking 26 years.
For 26 years, Bob. You're not hypnotised or anything, are you? No, perfect. There we go. Are you sure? Are you positive? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stamp my foot. The moment I do, you'll realise exactly what you've just done in the last 5 minutes. What's her name?
Elaine.
Elaine. There we go, guys. So that was a guy that's been married to that lady for 26 years and forgot her name. Now, that always gets a great response with an audience, and we always like to have a bit of fun with it like that. So, yeah, as you can imagine, bookings for next year are really filling up now. You kind of got to get in there early. And do you know what? Stage hypnosis is becoming one of those things that is getting really popular for weddings now. It's kind of like it fills that gap, but not only that, like I say, it gets people talking and it gets the whole audience involved in things. I myself personally, I travel the world doing this job everywhere. I'm also the North of England Entertainer of the Year, and I'm probably one of the busiest stage hypnotists working, definitely in the UK, and it's a great job that I absolutely love to do. On top of that, I'm also a clinical hypnotherapist. So when you're getting married, that's a great time when a lot of people make those considerations for change. So that fear of flying, those fear of public speaking for toasts and speeches, weight loss, all those things, those changes that you need to make. Hypnotherapy is a really great way to do that. So by all means, please get in touch with me. You can find me on Facebook. You can check out my website, grantsaunders.co.uk, and we will absolutely look after you in any way that we can. I'm going to send you back to the fair. They're going to look after you, and most importantly, guys, have a great show. I'm going to hand over now to the good citizens who have got a video. Their video is going to promote the stuff that they're doing. And my name's Grant Saunders. Check out my Facebook, check out my YouTube, and hopefully I shall see you at a wedding very soon.